So this video is going to be pretty much about just some of the basics for the Warframe Orbiter, going over just some of the menus, submenus, and things you can change in the UI to make your game more customized to you and run better. So of course, we have this here, the navigation system, where you can select all your places to go and change your mode here, being public, friends, invite only, solo. And of course, you can add your friends here. Also go by your clan or recent people that you've played with and check their profile out and stuff like that from here. You've also got the button here to go from, let's say, Venus. You can go resources and see what resources Venus will give you during missions. You can also deploy an extractor, which you can get from the market in your ship. You can also change your loadout. You can set up loadouts with different frames, different weapons, companions, and whatnot. You can just change to it right away. So if you're going for an Eidolon hunt, you can run your Eidolon Volt or whatever you run for Eidolon. From here, you can also change the steel path if you've completed the entire star chart. That does include the Kuva Fortress, and that also does include the Mutulus Alad V and Gortys Golem assassination mission. You also have to do the Zariman quests. Because Zariman is dropped, it is now part of the star chart. You have to finish that to get the entirety of the star chart done. That also includes these arena ones, which you do have to do this basic one to get enough points to do the rest of them. They all stack, and they'll give you points after you finish them. You do not need to go and do all Railjack. You do not need to do all the Railjack missions to get the steel path. This is not part of the standard star chart. You can also swap to your Railjack from there if you're doing a Kuva Lich. If you do have a Kuva Lich, as you're in here where you can see the Nightwave, your Kuva Lich will show up right here where you can click on it and check what percentage it is, what mods you need to put on your Parazon, and whatnot there. You can go to the Nightwave from here, check your progress, check what missions you have to do. So if you know you have to go do Isolation Vault, I'm not going to run Wisp for an Isolation Vault. I'd probably run Rhino or Revenant. So you could click here, get some offerings if you want to get more potatoes, more fashion frames. The Nightwave always has a lot of nice mods. So we have corrosive projection, energy siphon, enemy radar. These are 3 really good ore mods that a lot of people use. They also have some augment mods in here. Some of them are for frames themselves, like Loki, Atlas, Ember, and then we have weapon augment mods like the Murloc, the Supra, and the Gratak, or however you say that. The Nightwave is a great place that I use just mostly for the Night and Extract and Kuva. And then in the beginning, once you first do it, you do get a lot more of the credits, and I would get a lot of Night and Extract. I normally get about 15 to 30, and then I would get potatoes because that's just so much easier than doing the what are they called? I think they're invasions. Yeah, invasion missions. Once you've completed, like I have, once you've completed the basic Nightwave, you just get Nightwave credits. Like, that's it. There's nothing but Nightwave credits. So I could continue to do this for more and more Nightwave credits. So then just get more potatoes. These still reset daily, so I'll just get a new one. Like, this is a weekly one. This is another weekly one recovered. I've already completed today's. So tomorrow, I'll get a new daily, and I can do that, and then this will come back. So if you go to the left here, this is where you can see your factions. You can just kind of see with like New Loka how much credit you have. You can go all the way down here to the end, go to Cephalon Samaris. If you have the Simulacrum, you can just click here and go visit Cephalon Samaris, and then go to Simulacrum. If you have a railjack, you can see it there. Then you can go here and you can use your intrinsics here to level up. Then you can also mod your railjack. Very tactical and everything there. If there's any news that they're putting up, like right now we've got the Pride Month stuff going on, and it's really cool. And then you've got the TennoCon coming up soon, and all of that. That will be in your news over here. Enclave, if you want to do PvP. The Codex is a fantastic tool that you should be using quite often because you're changing missions, so selecting missions you want to do. You're also going to your universe, checking which warframes you need to level, which ones have you not mastered yet, which one have you not built. Is there any necromechs? Is there any arcwings that you haven't mastered? Like, I still have 3 arcwings I need to master. I still need to master the necromechs, but all the warframes I've mastered, so I know that I'm good there. Same with weapons. You can go through here and just kind of look to see what weapon you need to go get, and then after that just kind of figure out where you need to get it, kind of see what type of weapon it is. Then you got all the tabs there. You can also see what Kuvaliches you've done here and what the percentages were, if they had an ephemera, when you got them. And the Sisters of Parvus the same. So it shows you what weapon they had and what percentages and weaknesses and whatnot there. And then you can go through your mods, your factions, also your companions, and seeing, you know, what type of MOAs you need, what weapons. As a the Vulfophilas, the Parasites, Kavats. All of this is here in the Codex for you. I do recommend you guys look at it as often as possible to make sure you know what you need to do. Coming into here, the market in-game, the best thing I could recommend is turning these 3 right here. You want to hide the owned, hide the mastered, and hide without blueprint. Come here, go to your weapons, go to primary, grab any of these that have a blueprint. Build them. If it requires a weapon, go build that weapon. Master them. Once you've mastered them, sell them if they aren't used for another weapon. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Sell it. Come in through here, master it, sell it. Master it, sell it. I tell my guys in Discord all the time. Come to the shop, grab all the blueprints, build what you need to build, master it, and sell it. That's how you're going to get mastery super quick. You just need to come in, master it, sell it. Going into the modding station. In the modding station, you can do buy 10 treasures. Once you're mastery 10, you can auto install. But you have to click on each individual slot to put the stars into the slots. Once you put the stars into the slots, this goes up to a different number. I think this one is 1,320 endo that you can sell at Maru's Bazaar. You can just click here on Maru's Bazaar after you're clicking all the stars in, and then you're good to go. I did turn mine in earlier, so I'm not going to put those in because I'm going to keep those for the Nightwave. I try and keep 6 I-10 sculptures ready for the Nightwave in case that mission shows up. So here you can also click on this, and you can, what I normally do is I keep 1 to 2 copies of each mod. So I go up, I'll say 35. That's good for me. I've done this, and what I've done is I have each one of these mods with what I do is I take this, I upgrade it by 1. So that this doesn't show up as a copy anymore. I've done that right. So now I can just click in my mouse wheel and it highlights the 37, 29. It just immediately highlights them, gets them ready to sell. So you can sell it for 35,800, varying on the type of mods. It's like Tether Grenade. So that went up to 44,800. Or I can sell it for Endo. for 9,650. Some self-earned dough. Da 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 da. You can always search for mods there. You can actually you can look at your ribbon mods that you have. See if you have any unveiled. If there's any that are like meh. In order to make a new ribbon mod, you do need one ribbon transmute. So you can't just take 4 of these and just make a new one. Rerolling, it gives you an option. Actually, here I can reroll one. Let's see here. There was one recently I got that I'd kind of like to reroll. Where is it? Is it Pyrana? No. It's not the Latum. Critical chance. Damage. Let's go with this one. So I'll reroll it. So you click it. Hold on, let me go back. You click this here, and you say cycle. Cycle, we also say reroll. So I'm gonna reroll this. Spend the 2,750. And that goes up based on the amount of times it's been cycled. So with each weapon you really want to look at it. This one has a decent critical chance and a decent status chance. It is high in heat because I went in with a weird frame. I just went in to grab one to help a viewer in Discord. So, and then it also has high impact. So this is going to show you maxed level. Every time it's going to show you the max level of what this mod is capable of. So you have a plus 51 reload speed. This does have a terrible reload speed of 2.4. And then you've got 54.4 magazine. So the magazine on this is 8. So that could be good. But we're also getting the negative 16 damage. The 16.6 damage to Grenier. So I'm actually going to take the critical chance and the damage in this. Because this is much, much nicer. This makes me happier. So, but that's how you reroll. So Foundry. I've constantly been getting those. We did a farm for those. And so I've just been constantly rebuilding. So if you start a weapon, like I'm gonna start this one. You can cancel it, and it's going to give you resources back. Okay? And then you still have the blueprint and everything. So if you click on something, you're like, oh man, fuck. You can back it up. It's okay. You can also click on that sub-menu for your arcanes and kind of look at those, see if you need to upgrade anything, change it, whatnot. You can also look at your components. If this says that you need, let's see something I need more of. So let's say Oxium, because I can't see anything else. So I can scroll through here. As long as you're on this little white section here, because if you're in this left side of this. Oh, works on the left and right. Okay. So, alright, cool. Didn't work earlier. But yeah, as long as you're in here, you can kind of scroll through. You can see exactly how much, stuff for the Fortuna you need. This is for Little Duck. But you can scroll through here. You can look to see what you need, what you have. This includes the ribbon slivers, which are used to get a ribbon mod after you do the Harrow quest line. But you can, I know I need more of these. So you can get this from mineral hardened by the pressure of the atmosphere found in Orvalis. from red veins. So I know I have to go to the Orvalis on Venus and red veins to get more of this. Also your steel essence, or the Vitus essence, sorry. It's for the galvanized mods in, I don't remember what they're called, but they're in the relays. I can actually show you that. So steel essence is used with these guys, arbiters of Hexus, and you have to go to them in a relay. You can't do it through their faction, but if you go to them in a relay, you can snag some galvanized mods. So here you can create a genetic imprint of your creature for your friends or for anyone else that wants a copy of your pet. And then you can also do a randomized pet. If you do this and you have a cyst on your neck, one of the little parasite cysts, it's got an eye, you can do randomized and drain, and it will give you a, let me show you, we'll give you one of these. Actually, let's do Gray Fullbuster. I'm also going to take his skin off so you can see what it actually looks like. And attachments. Let's take your armor off, bud. Alright, there you go. Gives you one of these. And these are the Helminth pets. That's just what they're called. Helminth pet. Once you've matured it, once you've gotten it all grown up and leveled, it can go with you on a mission, and they are decent. I do recommend the Panzerwurfelpfeiler, which is a Heart of Deimos pet. Those are very nice. They don't die. They don't go down, or they go down and they technically die, but they still revive. They revive and fight by your side, even though they are down. They float above you just like your sentinels. And since it's Panzer, it still shoots stuff. It's fantastic. I love my Panzerwurfelpfeiler. I love my Panzer Phoenix. He's great. But if you're wondering about the build, synth deconstruction, synth fiber, so we can always pick up health orbs all the time, and this helps drop health orbs. And with equilibrium, you're never running out of energy, you're never running out of health, as long as you're attacking stuff and killing it once your pet has attacked it. Viral quills helps for that damage, and the Panzer devolution, so that once it becomes a larval state, it continues to shoot stuff, and then after you kill something, 30 seconds later, poof, your pet is back. Fantastic. Animal instincts, so you can see all the loot on the ground and see all the enemies trying to come in at you. Medic, so I can heal you a little bit. Sharpened claw, so it can strip that armor so that you're just taking their health down. It's fantastic every once in a while when it's actually alive. And then you got fetch, so it can pick everything up for you, whether it's dead or alive. I love it. It's great. Of course, change colors as you desire. And then you got the void relics. Here is quite simple and easy. So you type in, let's say, frost. I don't think I have any. Nope, I don't have any for frost. Okay. Let's try Harrow. Harrow. So for Harrow, I've got Harrow Prime Blueprint, Harrow Prime Neuroptics, and then the Harrow Prime Systems, and Harrow Prime Chassis. So I have stuff for everything. So if you want, okay, so we've got Harrow Prime here. Okay, cool. So I don't need to upgrade this one because it's a common. Because if I upgrade it, right, then the common chance goes down. These go up. So I'd want to keep that one unupgraded just for the higher chance of getting the Harrow Prime systems. For the Harrow Prime systems there, or sorry, the chassis there, this one's the systems. So for the system there, I want to upgrade that as maximum as possible. Because I'm either going to get the Nesha, Inaros, or the Harrow. Most likely, I would probably still get one of these, but I would be hopeful for this. And that's, see how much the nitan extract that costs. That's only one piece. There's 3 pieces that you have to put into one piece. So that's one that I definitely recommend you go to the Nightwave, use some of the Nightwave credits to get the nitan extract. It's so much easier. And if you're having problems with the Nightwave, join the Discord. Let me know. I'll try and help you. Once you're in the menu here, you can choose your loadouts. I normally have a why me. This is just my whatever loadout, whatever I'm trying to mess with, trying to make them better, try to make it better, and probably fail. But when you're doing stuff like this is what I just kind of have on my, okay, we're going on a spy mission. I'm going to run my Loki, and I'm going to run my, you know, my bow, my quiet run, and do whatever. You can do this here, which is where you can change your focus going from, oh, my Zenuric for energy recovery to my Matarite because I'm doing more physical damage, or I'm going to be using Naru because I'm going to be using a massive AoE weapon, so I want to swap in and out from my operator so I have poise, so I don't get knocked in my butt. Because less time on your butt means more DPS. So if you don't have the helmet, this would not open up unless you have assist. I do not have assist, I have the helmet. And I have all these flowers. Each flower is a warframe that I have subsumed, that I have fed to Num Num. He's my good boy. He's about to get his teeth cleaned. Without them. Okay. That's broken. So helmet, you level it by feeding it. You feed it, so always go to feed, and then I click on the particular type so that I see exactly what feeds that particular type. Makes it quicker. You're not trying to guess and be like, okay, this goes to there, okay, this goes to there. No, just make it easy. Simple is easy, easy is fast. Okay, so then you add 22, that's leveling up. So I'm already max level, but as you feed it, you would gain levels. Okay. And you need to have food here because, did I click on that already? I did. If you have food here, feed him a little bit. Each ability costs a certain percentage. And some of them use completely different sections. So you have to constantly make sure all of them are topped up. I will say pheromones are one of the harder ones to keep topped up because they all are very hard to grind because they cost so much to feed him. Next, we'll just go ahead and show you, if you have a railjack, you can board your railjack here. And then this back room is if you want to do stuff with your operator. With this, you can change your equipment, being your amp, mods for your amp if you've got them. Your different focus and do stuff with that. If you've completed the new war, then you have that option there. Then here you can obviously do all of your stuff for your cosmetics. If you want to put an ephemera on your operator, you can do that here. Any of your lich ephemeras can be activated right there. They do work for your operator. And then the last room in your orbiter just has nice, calm, relaxing sit down. I wish they would have had the stand not be there, but that's okay. With that, obviously you can decorate stuff. You can also see your railjack through here if you have one. But that is pretty much it. Make sure you check the market. Make sure you've done all that. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. If you have any questions, if you have anything I haven't, if there's anything I haven't covered here and you have questions about it, let me know. I'm more than willing to answer questions here in the comments or join the Discord and ask me there. I'm always there. I'm almost always there. So, but thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.